Suppose we want to analyze changes in the required return to see how sensitive that is to what happens to the bond price. So what I'm going to do is go back to the previous sheet, the one where I did the return measures. And beginning in cell B, or excuse me, A19, I'm going to type, this will be the sensitivity to required return. We're going to have required return followed by the bond value, and then the change with respect to what we come up with versus what it was before. So this change will be equal to that bond value minus what we calculated above, anchored. For the required, we're going to start at 1%, and then let's do a fill down series. So it's going to stop at 15 and click OK. Whoops, that is not correct. All right, so let's try this again. So we're going to do a series. The step value is going to start at 0.01, stop at 0.15 in row and columns, and click OK. And there we go. So now the bond value, we're going to use the price function to do this. It's going to be equal to price, parentheses, settlement, B $2, comma, B $3 for maturity, B $5 for the rate. We're doing all this such that it'll be anchored appropriately. Next to be A21, that's the yield. That will be changing every time. Redemption is B $7 divided by B $7 over 100. We're also doing this such that you can change it and play around with different numbers. B $9, comma, B $10. Then on the outside, divided by 100 times B $7, and you'll get 1446.97. Actually, you should get 22. Let's see, double check this. This should be times. There we go, 2266.03. Okay. All right, now highlight both of these, double click and send them down. So as an example, you can see at 9%, that's where we're at. But if required return goes up by 4%, it's only, it declines by 261. But if it goes the other way at 5%, it increases by 468. So it's much more sensitive if the required return falls than if it increases. So it's got a what we'll call a convex shape to it. So if I want to graph this just quickly, I'll insert recommended chart. We'll do this one. So you can see that illustrated there. So from this 9%, it's much more sensitive before, and then it flattens out from there.